this working? Ah, well, I'm hoping this is working. Doesn't look like it's working. This should be capturing Genshin Impact, but it doesn't seem to be capturing Genshin Impact, and I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, hey everyone, welcome to my stream! Hi, how are you? How are you doing, Marauders? It is I, your captain, Ren Clomos, and today we are playing some Genshin Impact. If it would load. If it would load. Yeah, I don't know why it's not loading. Is it because I have this on top? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh. Okay. Just close out of Genshin real quick, why don't you? Yeah, today we're playing Genshin Impact. And, oh, goodness me. That's not correct. There it is. Why is it so big? It shouldn't be this big. Uh... Um... Let me adjust this real quick. I don't know what's going on. Okay. What is happening? Here? Uh, huh. Well, that's strange. That's weird. Ah, that's why. Okay. This should be working now. You know, having a second monitor that you look to. Yeah, anyway, today we are playing Genshin Impact, and we are going to be going for a pretty long time, actually. Oh, wow. And we're going to be going for a pretty long time, because we are doing both, Yun Jin and Ningguang's Hangout events. Let me get a drink of water. Of water.
Join me. Give Windtrace a go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know why my model is going so crazy today. I need to adjust some stuff, apparently. Or get something so that they could track my face a bit better. But yeah. Oh gosh. I keep looking over at the model. Just look at me. I'm so cool. Ooh, okay. Still lagging out a bit. Gotta load up the game. But I've actually been doing pretty okay.
One with nature.
I feel like I need to make my Genshin sound a bit louder. Let's turn up the Genshin sound. Where is it? Settings. Okay. Here we are. Here's the lag spike. Audio. Is my master volume at 100? Because if it is, that'd be very not great. Come on, audio. Yeah, I've been doing Windtrace since Windtrace has been out. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, come on. Yeah, my thing Oh, and my Genshin. There it is. Ah. Ah. Okay, I'm looking at my second monitor. It's pretty alright right now. Ah, I had to reconnect to the server. Jeez Louise. Meanwhile, look at how pretty my model is. Okay, where are we? Settings. Let's increase the audio. The game. 4? Okay, and let's check a voice line real quick. Ooh, wow. Lag. I wonder what my latency on the stream is. Let me check that real quick. As it freezes my game, of course. What did I set my latency? I really like low latency. Ah, the stream is normal latency. I think I'll switch over to low latency completely once I start, just more often, you know? And let's just check a voice line real quick. To see how the character audio is.
Come driving rain, or winds that churn, I shall return by blade alone.
Okay, so that's almost pretty good. I think I want to boost it up. Boost my volume, my max volume up by at least one more, I think. So everything is at 100, I assume? Yeah, everything's at 10. Let me turn down my headphone volume. Voiceover. Let's try this one more time.
Come driving rain.
Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. It should be around equal with my vocal level, so I'm trying to test out the audio a bit. This should work.
Come take a look.
Anyway,
Definitely be something that catches your eye.
I 100%ed the new region. Yeah. Instead of doing something productive, I decided to do that. And 100% exploration was actually pretty easy in Enkanomiya. It was a thing. I can't fight the urge to go look at myself, I look so pretty. Yeah, but I was playing Windtrace today. You know, I do my regular Genshin daily requests. I do events like Windtrace, and I do domains. I'm in artifact purgatory right now. I'm getting artifacts for my Noelle and my Chi-Chi, which I have not built yet. But I shall build soon. Okay. So, where am I? What am I doing? Yes, I remember what the stream is. Today, we are going to be playing through some more story quests. We are going to be playing through Ningguang's and Yun Jin's. Let me just check how many endings each of these have. I think it's 5 endings. I think Noelle has 6, yeah. But these both have 5. So I think we'll start Ningguang's first. I like Ningguang's. Plus, I like Yun Jin as well. I think we'll have her, we'll do hers later. Let's see. Okay, my face tracking's still alright. There we go. Ningguang. Jade Chamber's returning guest. And Yun Jin, a song that knows grace. You know, I'm really excited for Yun Jin's because I really liked her. I really liked the new Archon Quest Interlude. I think it's really cool. Yeah. Okay, so let's just head over to Ningguang. Ningguang, Hangout event Ningguang. The Jade Chamber's returning guest. Begin Hangout. And the Jade Chamber once more. Go to the Jade Chamber to meet Ningguang. Alright. Let's do it. Doop doop. Ba-doop. Boop. Boop. Okay. And look at that. The Jade Chamber. Teleport. Hehe. Looking at my camera. Bit tired, but I'm actually really excited to do this. I heard about the new Spiral Abyss, and it sounds scary, and I don't want to do it. But I gotta do it, you know? I wonder when the next Spiral Abyss will be. Because I can clear 9 through 11 easily, and I think I can manage to get 3 stars on floor 12. Pretty okay. Ah, here we are. Let's go to the Jade Chamber and meet Ningguang. I like running with Kazuha in the overworld because his jump is just so useful. But yeah, let's go look at Chongyun. Because I'm a Chongyun main.
I need a more physically.
I have not triple crowned Chongyun because I don't think it's worth it. I might do it one day. Okay, let's go to the Jade Chamber. Hopefully my audio mixing is a bit better this time around. Switching over to OBS OBS Studio was a pretty good idea. But looking at my model now, I think it looks pretty cool. I wonder if it's flipped here. I don't think it is. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Look at my ponytail. It is so nice. Anyway, Ningguang. We're gonna say hi to Ningguang. Also, I heard in this version, lip syncing for English, Japanese, and Korean are activated. 白是白小白文. Ooh, okay, those are her 3 attendants. Hello, Ningguang.
Huh?
Hello. Oh, we start with 5 hearts.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
It seems like it hasn't updated yet. Whoopsie.
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here. This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
What happened?
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
Oh, you thought of me?
Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested.
Well, it's Ningguang. She needs our help, right?
As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
Ah.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
If I have what it takes, I'll do it.
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly.
I forgot to voice that for myself. Oh well. Okay. I'll do it. Anyway, thank you, Baishu.
The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
That's, wow.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment. All right. Please proceed to the office. Baishu will go over the work with you in more detail.
All right.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Anyway, talk to Baishu. That's really pretty. I didn't even realize it. Whoa. Huh. Just gotta mess around with the expressions every once in a while. Okay. Hello, Baishu.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture.
Okay.
As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
Oh, your voice got, your voice got kinda, Her eyes are really sparkling right now.
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Baishu has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang.
She seems good at her job.
Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details.
Alright. Let me just do something real quick. Okay.
Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
You know, there's one option here, but this seems like a bad option. Look at that. It's just basic daily routine stuff. It'll be fine. Watch as it doesn't go fine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna go fine.
All in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties.
Huh. It doesn't look like my hotkeys for VC Face are working. Uh-oh.
Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and...
133? Oh my goodness, this is going to be a lot.
Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time.
That is insane.
I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point.
All right.
First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's...
Hold up. Do I really have to understand Ningguang's work in all this detail just to organize her schedule? Ah, there it is.
Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that.
Okay. Ugh. I'll take your word for it.
You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan.
This feels like I'm being lectured.
I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
She's not gonna keep going on like this, is she?
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
I think I know how to approach it now.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
I'll do my best.
I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Alright, time to make a serious effort. It seems like this is where it goes wrong. Hand over the schedule you made to Bai Shi. Rigorous schedule, there's 5 options. Okay, let's read this out. Eat, wash up, change, and get ready to go out. Meet businesswoman Luo Qiao. Luo Qiao. I don't know the tones here. At Liu Li Pavilion, eat lunch. Meet 3 informants and exchange information. Go to Yueha Pavilion for a conference. Light meal, negotiate any outstanding matters from the conference, return to the Jade Chamber. The specific times for the first 3 items are flexible and progress dependent. The conference in item 4 is scheduled for the evening. Arriving early is recommended.
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency, and produced a rigorous and well-structured schedule. You've clearly considered it from every angle.
Why, thank you. I am great, aren't I?
Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this.
My brain is fried now, though.
Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up and start preparing based on the schedule. With you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Ooh, this is gonna... Wait until the following day, 7 to 8. Let's check the plan. Yup, if you do it wrong, it splits here. You know what? I want to schedule it badly. I want to see what happens if I schedule it badly. Can I jump back here? If I check the plan? Yes, I can jump back there. Talk to Bai Shi. Bai Shi.
Before I get into
Okay,
as a member
let's
of
jump
my usual
through
job,
all of these.
for example, arranging her,
Okay.
Bai Shi has always... I'm
now,
sure she was...
back to the top. By Xiao and by Wen, I can go
I'm
through the
clicking
methods
through
I
this.
use, all in a day's work. Currently, there are 100 and... Yes, I'll go
Okay.
through the most. First is the... Then a discussion. Right after that, there's...
Alright,
Yes,
come
you
on.
do. You
I
need
can
to
go
take
through this.
ample
Come on,
knowledge
come on,
of
come
all...
on.
I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
Actually, I didn't understand any of it.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
No need.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner.
Okay.
Wonderful. Then I'll be...
I'll do
I'm
my
grateful
best.
for your... If anything else is
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Alright, time to avoid anything too complicated. Alright, this might lose us the heart. You hand over the schedule to mate to Baishi. 1 day off? Oh my goodness, this is bad.
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load?
Ningguang hasn't taken a vacation in a long time, I'll bet.
Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest.
Oh, so if you mess up, it's not even, like, bad? Question mark? Okay.
We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it.
But the work will always be there.
Huh. I see where you're coming from. Yes, you have a point. All right then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you. There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I will be leaving you now.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Okay. Time off! Well, I guess we'll do the time off one, and then we'll do the one where she actually goes to work. Anyway, 7 to 8, I think. Which should be now. Okay. Now, where are we supposed to be going? Out? In? Up, down? Oh, the Jade Chamber is so pretty. I love this place. Where is the exit? It's over here, right? Exit the Jade Chamber. Please, load game. Please, game, load. Okay. Let me drink some more water while we're off. I swear I'm gonna run out of water halfway through. Ugh. This loading screen is very long. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I'm thinking of upgrading my camera because I recently came into possession of a camera and I think it might be better than the one I have right now. Just a bit. I'm not sure though. So, you know, gotta check. My model looks great. I look great. You guys... I'm amazing. Ah. Yeah. Oh, that lags out the game a bit. A bit? A lot, jeez. Huh. It's loaded up. Okay. There we go. That took a while. I want a better chair. I need a better chair. This chair does not give me back support, and the spring keeping it facing, like, straight up until you lean back, that's broken. Okay, wake Ningguang up. In the Jade Chamber. Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Where does Ningguang sleep? Oh, this is a room? Knock on the door.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Alright.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
The same as usual, yes.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Oh, let's see how she takes this. Here, take a look for yourself.
I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise.
Yes, but she said she'd leave it up to me.
Sure. There's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future. So, it'll be quite nice to take a break.
You don't take many breaks, huh?
I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue. So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
Okay. Alright. So, there are two options. Let's do something you never normally have time for, or let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do. Let's do the normally never have time for. Yeah, anyway, Ningguang, let's do something you never normally have time for.
Something I never have time for. Ah, have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps?
Is it called Liyue Millennial? I remember this from her voice lines. The version, she keeps changing the rules every time. But the public version is very popular.
Yes. It's based on classic chess, but with different rules.
Oh?
When I was designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also to capture Liyue's culture in a unique way.
Okay.
So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces and even boards. I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, there are over 30 editions.
What an ambitious project.
True. That's one reason why it's been difficult to catch on. But I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessarily a good thing.
Okay.
Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules?
So how do we get people interested in it?
I think the key will be to make something that easily catches the attention of people who haven't played much chess before. I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue. One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the Fatui and Osile.
I'd actually play that in real life. That sounds great.
No problem. I will let you try it out as soon as I finish the prototype. I want to make each of the chess pieces of Liyue Millennial as true to life as possible. And no Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete without you, would it?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that's cute. You're going to make a chess piece based on me?
I am indeed. Many of them, in fact.
That's, ooh.
My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess piece.
Ah, there we go. Good marketing.
It seems only fitting for someone of your status.
So I'm part of a marketing plan.
Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event. I intend to make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself. Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and compelling form.
It sounds great.
Then it's decided. Come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
Alright. Accompany Ningguang to have the piece made. Is she gonna make it with her Geovision? Ooh. Oh, we're going outside. I don't know why that changes when I look over to a second screen. My model goes crazy. Oh wow, okay. How far? Do we need to go into the harbor? We do. I don't know what's going on with my model right now. Don't worry about it. Okay. Where are we going? Oh my gosh. It's Inger. Why are we talking to Inger? Hi, Inger. Ugh.
Oh, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler.
Hi. This is... Ugh. That's...
You already know each other?
We've met before.
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that. I don't teach my hard-earned skills to just anyone, you know.
Please stop. Please.
There's a word for people like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next. Fickle.
Oh my gosh.
You seem to be in a good mood today.
As ever, there's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up. All jokes aside, how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take his measurements today.
But isn't she in the porcelain business?
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember when I taught you how to make perfume? There was no porcelain involved in that.
Ugh.
As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
No.
Yingar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the Traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing. I see how it is. In which case, you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay outside and mind my own porcelain business, as you quite rightly suggested.
Oh my gosh. That... Inger, please.
Huh? What are you expecting me to do here?
Oh, I think the Traveler is the one you should be asking about that.
I wasn't insinuating anything.
I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
It's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched. Come on then, step inside and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
After that, Inger takes your measurements quite uneventfully.
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be my #1 suspect.
Rumors about the Traveler or the chess piece?
Either. Both are confidential.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, I know where the line is. I'd never take a joke too far.
Yes, she wouldn't. I trust her not to.
Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
I hope you do know where the line is.
Just enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong idea. Forget it. Let's just go.
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring. Come again, anytime.
My gosh.
I slightly regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward.
Honestly, I think...
Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
I think she's, sorry for the noise. She's really funny. I don't think it's good. I think the Traveler, like, either would be flustered, but I just find it really funny. Okay, Mingxing Jewelry.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now. I have the Traveler's measurements here.
Okay, let me just double check. Looks good. This has all the measurements we need. I'll pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
Good. And as agreed, please use top-grade materials only.
Of course, we are professionals, and we will do everything we can to deliver the high standard you expect. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production.
Oh. Jeez.
I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit.
Oh. Oh. She's doing it for the history and the popularity, I think.
With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear in mind. But this one serves more of a commemorative purpose. To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time, but I haven't once followed up on the progress.
Jade Chamber? There's a Jade Chamber piece in this chess set? Is it just... it moves once and then takes out every chess piece in 2 tiles?
Yes, and just like your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Now I understand Xingshi's concern.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also, not-for-profit is really not something I ever expected from Lady Ningguang. How do I put it? It just seems out of character.
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd. But shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others. People come to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. But it has caused obstacles for me in the past.
Oh, this seems interesting. How so?
Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion. That Ningguang, they thought. She must be up to something. We can't let her get away with it.
I see.
But these problems disappeared all but completely after the battle against Osile. Why? Because the whole of Liyue witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber. At least, that's the most reasonable explanation I can think of.
Yeah, like... throwing the physical manifestation of your wealth at a monster to save the city, the nation even, would really do a lot for your popularity.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor. It was the deal of the century, and as long as you keep capitalizing on it, business will be plain sailing for you in the future.
Seems about right.
Yes, exactly. Very to the point.
I feel like that's not exactly what she was thinking.
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind.
Yeah, her reaction tells me that that wasn't what she planned either.
Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay that it doesn't turn a profit.
It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you.
She was misconstrued, oh, I feel bad.
Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how he wants it. We can't go letting him down.
Don't you worry, we'll put our all into it.
Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Okay, let's go back to the Jade Chamber. I'm happy that the Alcor, yes, the Crux, the Alcor, and the Jade Chamber both have teleports. It's very nice. Very helpful. Okay, hi Ningguang. Hello.
I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think. When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered what I stood to lose and to gain. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all?
The point is that you stepped up when the time came. Honestly, yes, I was a little disappointed, and I think all you're trying to do is make up for your losses. I don't know what this means, but I don't want to say yes. Did it make you think that maybe I was a cynical profit chaser after all? The point is that you stepped up when the time came. I think that's a pretty neutral answer.
Thank you. Yes, you see things the way they are, however they may appear on the surface. I was lying to Xingxi.
I gathered that, yes.
My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only I could make. Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Liyue Harbor. So, to lose Liyue Harbor is to lose everything. In that sense, giving up the Jade Chamber would be a profitable investment in the long term. But it just didn't work. I was grief-stricken. Like a huge part of my heart was suddenly missing. Because I had just severed ties with a lifelong companion.
Because her entire... Honestly, the Jade Chamber was her life's work. Like, to throw that away? Jeez.
I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just couldn't let it go. I just couldn't. There was no way I could console myself. So why bother trying? But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them. I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation, and I did it for the sake of Liyue Harbor. And now, people are inspired to follow my example, to tackle their life challenges with the same unswerving determination. All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain.
So why did you lie to Xingshi?
Because, to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine. This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you.
Ah.
The fact that I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I am.
You've done so well. I haven't noticed anything until you hung out with me.
Thank you for your comforting words. It feels good even just to be able to talk about it. I'm sorry that you have to see me in this state.
Nothing wrong with that.
But look where I am now, standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more, taking in the view. It must be fate's reward to me.
Looks really pretty in the background, too.
And if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
There we go. Unchanging will. Through countless melancholy moments, the clouds are now at last clear. Gazing ahead, she will surely make the right decisions. Alright. That's pretty good. There we go. First one. Now, where are we? Oh, geez. So these look like 2 more ending options. Let's go to business as usual.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial art.
Okay, I think we need to
Conquer evil.
The next day at 7. And let's jump onto here. Goodness me. Took 50 minutes just for that one. Oh gosh, this is gonna take a while, huh?
There are other means to the same end, but they are not the
Okay,
true
time
way.
to go wake up Ningguang. Alright. Let's go see how this is. And hop down. Hello, Ningguang.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I was a little nervous.
There's nothing to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off one by one. Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today.
Alright, this is the one that's made really well.
Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Hua Chiao. Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this.
Is she a friend of yours?
No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other.
It's just lunch. What exactly do you need to prepare?
She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of mora is rather a high price for lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion. Wouldn't you say?
Tens of millions? Oh gosh.
That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive.
Ah, so basically people just kept going higher and higher, and she had no clue why.
Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder.
Ah, there it is.
Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
It's like an investment?
Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
So this is how rich people think.
You're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free.
Yeah, that's insane.
In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of mora.
This could be literally the most valuable lesson I'll learn in my life.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
Alright, have breakfast together with Ningguang. Hello? Oh, golden shrimp balls.
Did you organize this entire breakfast?
I think maybe, I just picked the time slot.
I know what's going on then. Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long.
Thank you. You and Ningguang enjoy a fine breakfast.
What do you think? Is the food to your liking?
I ate so much more than I intended to.
Oh, don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes.
Do you usually eat breakfast with your secretaries?
On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here.
Ah.
I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
I don't know if my cooking is really to your taste.
Relax, I'm just joking. Baisha probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu.
I want to make those golden shrimp balls in real life.
You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you. Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation.
It was as good as Shinyue Kiosk and Lizu Pavilion.
Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it.
Ah, I should take that into consideration.
If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
Well, that's good advice.
Well, I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion. I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
You need a change of clothes?
I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that. Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits. I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her.
Understood.
Thank you. I'll be in my room.
Alright. Where is it? Lanyang. Hello.
Hello, how may I help?
I'm here to fetch a change of clothes for Ningguang.
Ah, yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them.
After a long wait, Lanyang finally returns.
Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang.
That seemed to take you a while.
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments. Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
Sounds like Ningguang has a huge personal collection.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Alright. Give the tailored clothes to Ningguang.
Did you get it?
Here it is.
Ah, this is the one. Please, wait for a moment.
Is she gonna change into a different outfit? Like, actually? After a while, the door in front of you finally opens. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! She looks so pretty. Damn.
I had this specially tailored recently, and I must say, I'm really rather fond of it. What do you think? Be honest. I just want to know your first impression.
It's stunning, like, honestly. Like, I saw the trailer, but seeing it in-game like that, wow.
Phew. Thank you. I was actually a little nervous. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident.
Really? You look great in anything.
Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you? Now I don't know whether to take what you said earlier seriously. I never knew you had such a mischievous side. All right, let's head to Liali Pavilion.
I really do like her hair. Alright, where do we go? Here we go. Teleport waypoint. Ugh. I wonder what would happen if my model's neck just, like, annihilated itself. You can't tell. I'm relaxing on my chair. Yeah, gee, today's stream is gonna be pretty long, huh? It's almost an endurance stream with how long it's gonna be. Okay, here we go. The pavilion should be right over there. Alright, hello. Enter the pavilion. It's crazy how well this tracks my facial expressions and movements. Anyway, hello?
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare for me.
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of him.
Yes, it is I.
He happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited him to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with him, too. Do you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too.
Huh. I thought she'd introduce me as her temporary secretary.
I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too.
Ah, is this a ploy?
So, the rumors are true, then?
Rumors? About what exactly?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship.
That's not. Ooh, that's not it. No.
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
I need to be very careful how I answer this.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today. Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire him on a personal level too.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
Like, Kuchi?
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache.
Captain Beidou.
I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Oh, jeez. Business.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
This seems like a jab at NFTs. This seems like it. It seems too coincidental.
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames? I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product. So I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term. Long term, it's very difficult to say, but I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every mora you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
Hit the nail on the head.
You think so too, huh?
At least do your research before you part with any money.
Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
Ooh, what are you interested in? The business talk continues in this vein throughout lunchtime.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
Oh, wow, geez. Over a lunch, too.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
This is why so many people want to pay to spend time with Ningguang.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
No, I'm finding it all very interesting.
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
I don't want to say yes, because that would, you know, mess with her. Her new client, I'd say. But I'm a novice, but I was able to follow because you explained everything so clearly.
That means you also have a good head on your shoulders, and the ability to learn rapidly. If you are in need of mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
Wow.
Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? Although, I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along.
I think this is where the path splits. Well, we have time to go and check up on them if you want. Let's go check up on the auction.
Good. Then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see. So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced, I still can't help worrying for them a little. Come on. The auction is being held at Yujing Terrace.
Oh, at the terrace? Jeez. Okay. Ugh. Might run until midnight. I'm very sorry to people who have to go to sleep early. Alright. It's so cool being able to stream with a model. Oh my gosh. Every time I look at it, it's wow. Anyway, the terrace. Hello, I'm here. Cannonball! Oh! Talk to the secretary. Hello, Baiwen.
Lady Ningguang, what brings you here?
I couldn't help but feel a little concerned, so I just came to see how everything is going.
We're about ready, and people are starting to arrive. I think we should be able to start on time.
Very good. I think I'll host the auction myself.
Huh? You want to do it yourself?
Yes, just in case anything untoward happens. I can take care of it myself.
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure to lend our full support behind the scenes.
Have you attended an auction before?
My net worth isn't quite in that category.
Well, would you like to participate this time? You don't have to bid, of course. Just experience the atmosphere.
Sure, that should be quite fun.
All right then. Feel free to take a look around the venue before it kicks off. Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's anything you might be interested in.
Look, inspect the goods. Let's see. Observe vase. A plain-looking vase with clear signs of wear and tear. Can't see any reason to bid on something like this. Except if it's a historical piece. Let's see. Observe writing tools. Generic office implements. Guess they could brighten the place up a little. Still, it'd be cheaper to get one from Polai. And observe the hairpin. A fairly well-made hairpin, but there's nothing exceptional about it. Fine to buy in a shop, but can this really fetch a good price at an auction? Now this is strange. But while I'm in Yujing Terrace, let's terrorize the place. I need seeds for my garden. So flower seeds! I need it, I need it, I need it. Come on, come on, come on. Where are we? Where are we? There. Come on. Give me silk flower seeds. I'm almost done with the achievement for growing plants in the teapot in the plot that has the silk flowers. Okay, now we need to wait for the auction to start. 16? There it is. Gotta wait all the way till the next day. Alright.
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off.
Before we start, I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
Are these auction items genuinely very valuable?
That's for you to make a considered judgment on. It's precisely what makes auctions so interesting, don't you think? Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. If the bids go beyond what you can accept, then you let someone else take it.
Well, that makes sense.
Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price, but what it does do is identify the person who values the item the most.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Yes, you should look forward to it.
The auction finally begins.
The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
You'd never pay 10,000 mora for something like this normally. But because it's Ningguang's, people are gonna eat this up.
20,000!
Immediately.
30,000.
50,000.
Wow, the bidding is fierce.
80,000. 80,000 over here.
He stood up! Oh my gosh!
I'll raise that to 100,000!
120.
He seems very determined.
All right, 150,000. Anyone else want to keep going now?
150 once?
170.
180,000.
Ooh, ooh.
180 once? 180 twice?
We can get the option to snipe it, right?
180. Sold!
Alright. Nope. But we can pretend to bid.
It's mine now.
I can't believe it went for 180.
Okay then. Moving straight on to the next lot.
One by one, the unexceptional items are sold for exceptionally high prices.
You seem to be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't manage to go home with anything.
Something felt off.
Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to sell my things. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge price at auction.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Since you're curious, why not go and talk to the buyers? I'm sure they'll give you the answers you're looking for.
Alright. Let's talk to Xiaofei first. Hello.
Huh? You want to know why I paid so much? Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Because the previous owner was Lady Ningguang.
Ah, that's what I guessed.
Sure, the item may look pretty ordinary, but that's probably just because I'm not a connoisseur, so I don't know how to appreciate it. But I figured I'd buy it first, then go get it appraised by an expert. Then I'll be rich.
Oh, that's, That seems not right. Alright, what's next? Let's go talk to Little Bin.
Today wasn't my day. Didn't manage to snag much. There were too many bidders, and they all seemed like experts to me. I guess I'll just have to wait for the next auction. Someday, I'll be the lucky one.
Ah. So, he's just there because he wants to bid for things. And Ying-sung, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hello.
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, I got the result I wanted.
Aren't you worried about the price being overinflated?
Nothing of Ningguang's could ever be overinflated.
Ah.
I'm far from the only buyer who believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium for. So how much I make just depends on how many people are even bigger fans of Ningguang than I am.
Ah, there it is. Hello, Ningguang.
Well, did you find the answer yet?
It's because everyone has faith in your judgment and aesthetics.
That's certainly part of it. But every bidder will have noticed that none of these items have a particularly high going rate on the market in and of themselves.
Yeah?
Despite this, they were all willing to pay very dearly for them. I wonder, Is faith in me really the only factor in their appraisal of the item's value?
If not, then what else could it be?
You'll see shortly. The one who spent the most money will surely be the quickest to realize. If all I wanted to do was make some quick mora by exploiting their blind faith in me, I have a million more effective ways of achieving that than hosting an auction. Every participant in this auction was handpicked by me, based on certain intelligence.
Oh. Ooh. Sure enough, after some time has passed, one of the participants returns.
Lady Ningguang, something doesn't seem quite right with the items from today's auction. As unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for even bringing it up, but I had to ask. You weren't selling counterfeits today, were you?
Counterfeits? Absolutely not. What motive would anyone have for making copies of things like these? They are simply ordinary items, and there was no coercion or enticement during the auction. Every bid was voluntary.
Because we trusted you! Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means, as opposed to scamming people.
He just said the scamming word.
You seem to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. You should know that unless you have evidence to support your outlandish claims, I am legally entitled to sue you for slander.
Ah, there it is.
Of course, if you have any genuine grievances about the auction, the lots, or the process, please enlighten me as to where exactly I went wrong.
You... Fine. Yes, technically it was all legitimate. Guess all I can do is take the loss. But if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist. No one would dare do business with you after that.
Ah.
I guess what I'm saying is this really in your best interests?
Let me answer that with a question. You claim that you were willing to pay a high price because you trusted me. But is that really the full story?
What do you mean? What else could it be?
Is she gonna bust a crime ring?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has quietly made its way into your hands.
Ooh! Oh, he stole something from her! Oh my gosh! Well...
When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. I organized a salvage operation, but still there were many items unaccounted for. A considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means unbeknownst to me, and passed through several pairs of hands before finally ending up in yours, and those of your fellow bidders today.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Everyone attending the auction today is in possession of lost property belonging to me.
Oh, damn!
Or, to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something that was mine and convinced themselves that I am someone to be taken advantage of.
No wonder they had such blind faith.
So I ask you again, your high bidding price, was it motivated by trust, or was it greed? The sole reason I held this auction is to reclaim my treasured possessions. If you are willing to return what is mine, I will refund all the money you spent in the auction today.
All right, fine. I guess I'll return it. You drive a hard bargain like everyone says. I'll go and get it right now. Please just wait here.
Ah.
Despite his bad attitude, he cooperated in the end. Good for him.
It all makes sense now.
The issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. Determining who has legal ownership would be an extremely long-winded process, with each item being assessed on a case-by-case basis. Even Yenfei says she'd have a difficult time defending my claims. I could have bought them back, but it's not in my nature to pay twice for the same thing. Least of all, when they'd be looking to make a handsome profit from my misfortune. After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative, so I had to resort to this auction to finally put a stop to all this nonsense.
It definitely suits your modus operandi.
I just wanted my things back. Hardly an unusual sentiment. At most, a little childish perhaps. Which is another reason why I didn't tell anybody about my plan. What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osile?
The explosion?
Well, I think it was a combination of the weight and the energy it contains. Its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force, while the energy within triggered that spectacular explosion. Every piece of the Jade Chamber, from the stone walls and wooden beams down to the smallest ornament, contributed to its total weight. But in the end, they became objects of merchants' greed. It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it.
I hope you can get all your things back, too.
Thank you for understanding. Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show you what makes it so special. The secrets of history shine through in the relics that survive. And this one now has the story of another age to tell.
And is that it? Yeah, look at that. The weight of a collection. None of the items that were offered up during that decisive battle shall be lost, no matter how small. That is a nice sentiment. That's really nice. She's very attached to the Jade Chamber. She believes in the Jade Chamber's she trusts in the Jade Chamber's power, I guess. Anyway, let's go finish up the grand banquet thing. So let's continue Ningguang's regular timeout on the town. Alright. Pavilion's right over here. And let's jump it. Whew! Ooh. I don't want to get copy striked. Honestly, humming a part of the song could probably get you in trouble with someone. Hello?
Lady Ningguang.
Oh gosh.
Sorry to have kept you.
We have to go through all of this again.
Great. This is the Traveler. He happened to be in. Do you mind if he's?
No, not at all. I've always been.
Okay.
I'm Luo Qiao. That's what I wanted to.
Rumors?
You know. You haven't heard?
Are these rumors widespread?
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's.
Nope.
And if you didn't have some sort of
The Traveler isn't even putting a.
Oh, yeah.
You're comparing app. I've missed out on an
Investment opportunity.
No.
Oh, but
If it were really that I had my secretary, so I would advise you.
I see.
In my opinion,
Oh.
long term, it's very.
You think so too, huh? Okay, got it. Maybe it'd be a.
Alright, and let's skip through this again.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today.
Good.
Now I see why you were. You think clearly. You are.
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in? That means you. If you are in need of.
I won't take up any more of.
See you next time.
Alright, let's see where the other option takes us.
Right then, lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next. I'm a little concerned.
Don't worry about them. They're very capable.
Yes, you're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it.
It looks like daytime has happened.
In that case, what's next on the schedule?
Meeting with the informants.
Ah, okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
Mingxing Jewelry. I'm just looking at myself. Oh, it's so cool. While I'm at it, let me drink some water. Maybe talking so much and drinking so often is bad for my vocal cords. I don't know. I just get thirsty whenever I play video games a lot. Gotta stay hydrated. You don't want a headache. Anyway, let's go to the jewelers. Hello.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care.
Is it something very valuable?
Yes, and no. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods.
Didn't they give us a box? Actually, not exclusively.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom made.
What did you make?
This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work.
You were right about it being a little ordinary.
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother.
Oh, that's precious.
My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants.
I thought useful intel could only be bought with Mora.
It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd.
Are they children? Are the informants children? I think I read something about that. Your voice lines, I think?
And this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them. Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Let's go and meet them.
Repaired comb. Okay. It is children. Ah. Hello.
Auntie Ningguang! Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
The informants are children? Let me see if I can get this right. No? How? What the? Just popping that expression out of nowhere is always funny.
Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to try. I treated it as a little game between us. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it. So, it was a win-win. So, fill me in. How have you all been doing?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been loads of fun.
Children are cute when I don't have to deal with them for long periods of time.
But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault. You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
This new age started after that great battle, you know.
I didn't know it would have such a profound impact.
Well, this is a dramatic change. Unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of humanity. What about you, Nan Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking a little unhappy.
I'm fine. Just don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air. Ugh.
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they carrying? Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Ooh, I see how this goes.
Yep, I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch.
How can you tell?
The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water. So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is from the height of the waterline.
Ah, look at that. Children smarter than me.
How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience, at least for the kinds of vessels you see regularly.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
Very clever.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get here, the price will go up a lot.
Oh, really?
That's the opposite of what Ningguang's analysis found out.
Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
No, I don't remember.
Oh.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they said? Do you remember their exact words?
I don't remember that either. Sorry.
Oh, I feel kind of bad for her.
Are you okay? You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten into you today?
Ah, blunt children.
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something to cheer you up. How about that, hmm?
The comb! Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's cracked right down the middle, but it's sealed together? With, like, some metal? Huh.
It's my comb. You remembered.
Of course I did. If I make you a promise, I will always keep it.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
It was just a small favor, really. Nothing to get overexcited about.
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a boring old comb.
They?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Looks like there's a story here. Is she getting bullied?
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up? Don't you think that'd be best?
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
I'm sorry. I told you a lie.
Oh.
That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. Two people came and told me to say it to you. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but, they told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and I didn't know how to argue with them.
Oh my gosh, this makes me feel sad.
Then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it from now on. When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out I broke it.
I must say, this is most intriguing.
It looks like someone is trying to scam you.
How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you. Sound good?
Okay. They're over at the docks. They said I should go and meet them when I finished the mission.
All right then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. I'll be right back.
Watch it be treasure hoarders.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
He likes violence.
Now, this is a grown-up situation, okay? It's not fun and games anymore. And don't try and follow me. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
Ooh, okay. Go to the South Wharf to meet the person behind the scenes. Okay. Ningguang's going to have an argument. Or she's going to destroy them with facts and logic. About why you shouldn't bring kids into your petty disputes. Hello, you two.
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest, this is a new low for us.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Just try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's one of Ningguang's most trusted informants. Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't quite add up.
It sounds like you underestimated me. And the children as well.
Ningguang jump scare.
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her.
Oh, damn.
You coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience. Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
Sorry, Lady Ningguang, we never should have crossed you like this.
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me false information, I'd make a loss, and that would be the end of it. But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit. Do you have any idea just how much damage that will cause?
Oh, damn. She's really mad. Oh my god.
It was hardly our first choice either. We were only acting out of necessity. We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities to expand. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one, see if we don't get lucky for once. So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up. We thought this was gonna be it. We were gonna make our fortune.
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. More and more people started to suspect it was all a huge scam. Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could, but we had so much inventory that no one was willing to buy it.
And that's when you thought of Ningguang?
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows her lead, and the price takes a steep hike. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt up to our eyeballs. We just didn't have any other choices.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story.
Ah. Damn. This supports your conclusion about the luminescent spine hype.
But not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions.
Oh my god.
Greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your judgment. Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
100%. We've both barely slept in days. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed at us, called us idiots, thought it was all hilarious.
We messed up. Completely and catastrophically messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up, decimated, just like that. All we want now is a chance to start over.
Ugh.
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off your hands, but we will need a detailed contract. The portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, You will have to pay back to me by some means in our future business dealings.
Huh? But that means our profit is 0.
Yeah, You shouldn't be arguing about that when you're in debt.
Then you're free to find another willing buyer.
There it is. Ningguang. Crazy.
But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances, I'm afraid you're beyond redemption.
Also, welcome to the stream.
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a lifeline and we should be grateful for it. Forget about making money.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines, but I'm quite sure I can uncover a market for it with a little research.
Okay, so, shall we get this deal done now, or?
Yeah, there we go.
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. Atoning for your transgressions is the main order of business. You took advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and unreserved apology. This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know how else to say this, but she's hot when she's angry.
Oh, okay.
Like, mutual respect, I guess.
Come on. Let's go back and see the children.
It's attractive. It sounds wrong when I say it. It makes me feel wrong when I say it, because I don't want to, like, boil it down to that. But strong morals? Oh my gosh. The voice actor did an amazing job there. Props to her. Anyway, back to the children.
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
Huh? Oh, it's those two.
I'm sorry, Nan Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb. I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
What do you think, Auntie Ningguang?
I think it should be your choice, and yours alone.
No matter what your decision is, we support you.
Well, since it's all sorted out now and nothing super bad happened, I guess it's okay. But we can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess with us.
That's true. I'd certainly hate to see anyone else try to con you.
I've made up my mind.
You're so scared of this child.
I want them to come play with us.
Oh? Like a babysitter?
What?
Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek with. Great idea. Let's go play hide and seek at the North Wharf.
Wait a second.
Nope. No waiting. Come on!
So full of energy.
We should go with them.
Yes, of course. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving them alone with those two buffoons.
Play with the children at the North Wharf. Oh my gosh, this is adorable.
Time to go.
Ningguang is really cool. Like, I was a bit skeptical when they said she used children as informants, but like, now that I see how she treats children when they're wronged, it's just wow. No arguments there. Jeez.
Let me guess what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. Am I right?
I mean, it's not as bad, but...
They were completely different when I first met them. They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak.
You are Lady Ningguang after all.
But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be afraid of, and started seeing me as someone they can trust. For my part, I did my utmost to fulfill the duties of a responsible adult. I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, analytical skills, how to think critically. I never taught business, though.
Ah, so they're just smart kids with a good teacher.
Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature than their peers. This has given them confidence in themselves.
Ah, okay.
I think that this is beneficial to them.
You're a lot like a teacher to them.
Yes, perhaps I am. I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach these children myself. Hopefully, I can pass on some of what I've learned.
Oh.
Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal, that deception and one-upmanship are facts of life. But there's nothing wrong with that. When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. But until then, I am here to protect them.
Are you raising them to be your competitors?
I will one day die. New Qixing will replace the old, and Liya will continue to prosper. I hope the name Ningguang will live on, but not as a person, as more of a symbol.
Oh? Well, there's always the fact that you want to leave a legacy.
If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Come on, Auntie Ningguang! Hurry up! We're not gonna wait forever!
Coming! Come on, let's enjoy this while we can.
Oh my goodness, this is really cute! While the view remains good, time flies and the good years slip away easily, but the name Ningguang will remain a symbol for generations to come. Oh, that is so cute, oh my gosh. Alright. 3 out of 5. Okay. So we have things that she would not have time to do otherwise. Now, okay. Wait until the next day. Let me go to the Jade Chamber first. This hangout event's going a bit longer than I anticipated. The last couple that I've done haven't been this long. At least I don't think. Okay. Let's go into the Jade Chamber, wait outside her door until like 7. Alright.
Time to go.
And wait till the following day. Oops, I clicked off Genshin accidentally. 7. There it is. Are you joking? I wait even longer? Here we go. 7. It's funny how when you wait, the NPCs still go around. To assume that time would be paused here. Alright, here we are. The next day. Hello, wake her up.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Okay.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
The same as usual, yes.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
And here we'll look
I
through this.
imagine this must have taken... Sure. My schedule is so it'll be quite nice. I don't often feel... Still. So then.
Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do.
Something I never have the opportunity to do. Interesting. Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea? Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
Oh, and I think these will be where it splits. So, but Mora can also be a limitation. But being a member of the Liu Qixing is a limitation. Let's go with the top one first.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
The day is yours. Do with it as you please.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Liu Qixing.
Alright. Seems interesting.
I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish.
You know how to fish?
I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Is that how she knows beta?
Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
It's hard to imagine, but it makes sense.
They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with Mora.
Ah, that's harsh.
I want to relive that time for my life. Feel some of that drive again. Take a trip down memory lane. So how about it? Will you join me?
It's not what I was expecting, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules. We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions.
Let's start at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay, but working as a day laborer could be quite dull. Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora.
Ah. Flipping. That's not the most dignified way to make Mora, but...
What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun.
It's...
Come on, let's go down to the docks.
Alright. Docks. Honestly, this seems really fun. Ba-doop boop boop ba-doop bop 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 ba-da bop bop ba-da ba-da da. Alright. Let's see if we can play House Flippers, but with, like, abandoned goods at the docks. Alright. This way, into the wharf. Alright. Hello?
Lady Ningguang, to what do I owe the honor? Are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment. I must have not gotten the message. Sorry, I won't be long. I'll grab all the paperwork right away.
That's the vibe.
Calm down. No need to panic. That's not why we're here.
Oh, you're just looking for me? I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so.
We want to know about the unclaimed and abandoned goods.
All right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those, strictly per the protocol. I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual that I'm required to. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least half.
So, why do so many goods get abandoned in the first place?
It's hard to say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others. If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without saying that it could start to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell is just unbearable.
So, have you cleared out any of these goods recently?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight. I'll grab some of the smaller items for you right away.
Hold on. Oh.
Off he goes.
I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Can't really blame him. After waiting for a while, Ghost Honor comes back panting for breath.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please, inspect them at your leisure.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken mirror, small wooden toy.
They're in terrible shape. No wonder no one wants them.
It's a shame we missed the last clearance. We're down to the slim pickings now. Some of these are true junk, but there are a few items of value here. Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could turn it into, with a little work.
Can we have this stuff?
Huh? You want it? Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting thrown away anyway.
Great. This is going well.
Let's take some time to sift through what we've acquired.
Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal of their value.
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about to ask either.
His internal monologue. Sell materials to a merchant. To the merchant. Can I... Bag of retrieved items. Oh, okay. I probably should have just used the teleport waypoint, but what can you do? Uh-oh, I'm not gonna make it. Ugh. Oh well. We'll be able to just climb up from here. Yeah, there we go. And here we are. Alright. Oh, the merchant under here. This guy, right? Yeah, this guy. Hello, Bolai. Has it gotten more filled over here? I swear. Hello.
Lady Ningguang, welcome to my humble store. What can I get for you?
Actually, today's a little different. I'm not here to buy anything. I wanted to ask if you could take a look at some goods for me.
Just take a look? What for?
Give me an estimate on their value.
Oh, I see. Let me take a look then. I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to salvage the raw materials. It shouldn't take long at all. But,
What's wrong? If it's too much trouble, please, there's no need to force it.
No, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway, let's talk prices. So all of these together, I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
I think he added a couple zeros by accident.
Oh, well...
No worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further. If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can reach an agreement here.
He strikes so hard.
What are your thoughts?
Honestly, that's way too much.
Yes. At most, these items are only worth a couple of thousand mora.
Huh? Wait a minute. So you're really here just to sell a few things?
Yup.
And specifically, these things? I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
We were misunderstood again.
It appears so. We can't go on like this. Let's try something else. As long as we're in Liyue Harbor, this kind of misunderstanding is inevitable. If I wasn't Ningguang, Go-Sanar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us. And you likely wouldn't be willing to buy them either.
To be completely honest, you're not wrong.
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start.
Then we'll just have to leave Liyue Harbor and live an adventurer's life.
Are there any other ways for adventurers to make Mora besides their remuneration from the guild?
We can go treasure hunting in Guili Plains, but the work is hard and the payout is low.
Great. I don't mind. Let's give it a try. Lead the way.
Ah.
You two have a good one.
Alright. Time to go beat up some treasure hoarders. Okay, where are we? Ugh. Hmm. Whew. Oh yeah, this is gonna... Wow. Honestly, Ningguang's story is really interesting once you get to try the Hangout. Where are we?
Time to go.
Let's go search for treasure.
I follow the wind.
There are slimes here.
This must be the place. Let's do this.
Alright. Can I use solo Ningguang here? I wonder what her build is. Is it Noblesse? That would be really funny. It's Noblesse! What are the stats? Pretty good crit, actually. Do we have geo damage bonus? We don't. Huh. Her crit rate is really... Okay.
Give up.
1, 2, 3, and... Bam. 1, 2, 3.
Don't waste my time.
I really just want to burst here, but I don't think I can. Oh, there it is.
Submit!
And there's the chest. Let's see what we got from that.
It feels like it's been a long time since I've gotten so physical. The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as ever.
Even for this paltry amount?
Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus on quantity at the outset, and gradually shift to focusing on quality as your wealth builds. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is.
Then let's keep this momentum going.
I intend to. I'm not ready to stop yet. This time, let's try something a little more challenging.
Light Mora purse. Okay. Running around with Ningguang. Hello, Hilly Charles.
Blood repays blood.
Oh my gosh, that's a very intense voice line. Blood repays blood. Alright. 2, 3, and here, and first. Uh-oh.
Rude. Don't waste my time.
It's so funny trying to beat a hilly troll. Okay. There we go.
Another satisfying haul. What a feeling.
You're very good at this.
That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match for a professional adventurer like yourself. For me, a battle is just a form of exercise. A way to keep fit and use up any surplus energy.
Have you scratched the itch yet?
Oh no, not yet. There's more mora to be made. Hey, look! What's that hole in the ground?
I think it was dug by a weasel thief.
Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's mora for the taking?
It's almost as fond of Mora as you are, go figure.
Oh, how quaint. That was your Beto impression, was it?
It was!
Well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to stop what I'm doing and start bickering with you, Captain. Come on, let's go get this weasel thief.
Alright. Where is it? Weasel thief, hello. Okay. Now, where is that last hole? Is it this one?
There it is! After it!
Got it! No, I lost it!
Goodness, this reminds me of fishing. Not an easy catch. But we didn't let it slip away, and the haul is now ours. That's what counts.
How much did we make?
Let's see. A little over 1,000 mora. We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need to keep working hard.
Do you need to take a break?
Actually, now that you mention it, I'm suddenly a little hungry. Huh. Amidst the thrill of the chase, I didn't even notice. Wangshu Inn is right there, but...
Based on our current financial position, we can rule that out.
Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on this mora, it would be a shame to eat it all in a single sitting. In which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I used to be rather proud of.
Fishing?
Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. We're going fishing by hand.
Oh!
Come on, let's go down to the river.
We're just having a fun adventuring time with Ningguang. Catch fish in the river, alright. Wait, let's blow up this hilichurl real quick.
A touch of frost.
Okay, let's catch fish. 1, 2, 3.
This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them.
Ningguang grills the fish like a pro.
Here, have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred, that's on purpose. I just like how it tastes.
Yeah, I do like a little bit of char on my food.
Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this.
Thank you.
I'm okay. It was nothing. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support our stall. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved that about me. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead.
If you'd followed her advice, people wouldn't be calling you Lady Ningguang today.
You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin Restaurant and selling grilled tigerfish from a food cart. My childhood memories run deep. I'll always have a special affection for fish. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free, swimming around wherever the mood takes them.
A lot like adventuring.
It is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future.
Next time, I'll grow fish for you.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning. I am very picky about my grilled fish. I can be a tough lady to impress.
Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Fortunes shared. After a short rest, it's time once more to convert your previous efforts into future motivation. Oh, this is cute. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Let's claim here. And for the last one, there we go. Let's continue playing from there. Now, let's do our last hangout event with Ningguang. Getting back into the groove of things. Ugh. Gotta stretch out once in a while. Okay. Pop up here and run inside the Jade chamber. Alright, this should be loading up soon. Come on. Load up. And let's wait outside her door. For 7 the next day. 7 o'clock. Seeing the Jade Chamber just makes me want to, what's it called? It really makes me want to redecorate my teapot. Alright, we'll wake up Ningguang.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Alright, let's skip through this again.
So, I imagine this must have...
Yep.
Sure. My schedule is usually... So, it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel... Still. So then.
Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do.
Something... interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
But Mora can also be a limitation.
Yes. You're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
Sure, whatever you feel like doing.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I was born into a humble family. Fishing isn't the half. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
A little hard to imagine?
They were tough times. But I had if I didn't make any money, I want to relive that time. So how about it? Will you join me?
Sure.
Great. Then we're not to use our... The goal is to see how...
Let's go to Northland. Let's go and find some work at Northland Bank.
I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how Mora works to my advantage and make a lot of money there. But Northland Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be welcome there.
Because you've clashed in the past?
Yes, and also... Never mind. I'll just show you. It won't eat up too much time.
Well, it looks like we got the second path anyway.
I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
Did she, like, do such a good deal that they don't like her? Okay, let's go to the bank. Northland Bank. Well, I wonder what she did. You know what? After we finish this hangout event for Ningguang, we're gonna take a short break, and then I will be back to do Yun Jin's. Or maybe we should push it off. I don't know.
Time to go.
Alright. I really wanted... I really want to place them more, but I'm worried about timing. You know? Don't want to take up too much of people's time. Alright. Bank. It's over here. Bank. Northland Bank, hello? Enter the bank. Let's see. Hello?
Lady Ningguang, I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui.
Ah, she messed with the Fatui.
With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you really are here for business? Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none of us here can afford that.
She really just annihilated them, huh?
Straight to the point, I see. Works for me. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
So what's up? Leave the Northland Bank and talk to Ningguang. She has a very pointed tone. You know, I don't know why I do these things. Really, I should have planned the stream out better. Anyway, where's Ningguang? She's down here. Hello, Ningguang?
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
They were not even trying to hide their hostility towards you.
That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed.
That is completely fair.
This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day.
So it is true, the Northland Bank is just an arm of the Fatui.
Yes, with some exceptions, but that is more or less correct. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization.
Well, now I know. Does that make this trip worth it?
That's okay. My intention here was to show you some of the repercussions of that great battle. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
Wait a second, can you sense it? Can you sense it?
Now that you mention it, yes. We're being watched.
Oh, ooh. I think they've been following us since we left Northland Bank.
What are they plotting this time?
Let's grab them and ask the question.
My thoughts exactly. But we need to be discreet. If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element of surprise. Let's act natural, determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere more deserted so we can catch them. Keep moving, just walk forward at a normal pace and don't do anything to give away that we suspect anything.
You know, when I jumped down here, I saw Kana and Sumire. Or Sumida, I think her name is. From the, Surmi Island quest. Yeah, those two. Follow Ningguang and observe your surroundings. Suspicious person, hello. Is that someone from Snezhnaya? Alright. Anyway, I want to go say hi to Sumida and Kana again. Hello, you two. What a pretty bracelet, what a pretty vase. Goods from Liyue sure are pretty. Oh wait, no, these simplistic terminologies will simply not do for a novelist like me. Perhaps I should purchase one of these ingeniously made porcelain trinkets and use it as reference material for my next novel. Yes, that's what we'll write. The key to the turnaround was a vision concealed within the vase. Yes, that could be quite interesting indeed. What do you think, comma? Lady Sumida, I don't really... I feel that any descriptions of this vase should be well controlled. If you spend too much time on it, the foreshadowing will become quite apparent. But at the same time, mentioning it too little will make that development seem abrupt. You do have a point indeed. Let me write this down. Wait, no, let's do that somewhere else. Also, I haven't told you 1,000 times before not to call me lady. But then again, having one pair of seemingly ordinary travelers call the other lady or lord isn't that uncommon a plot development either, is it? Look at those two. Anyway, back to Ningguang. Hello.
Okay, I think we have a few potential suspects. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly.
Yes.
But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail.
Let's keep going for now.
Agreed. Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
I feel like suspicious person is suspicious for the wrong reason. It'll probably be that other suspicious person, the one... I can't tell. One of these is a false flag. I think. Hello. Hello, Ningguang. Come on. Talk to Ningguang. Alright.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further. But let's stay calm until we're 100% sure. It shouldn't take much longer.
Alright, where are we going?
The key here is consumer psychology.
Chihura? Who's following us? Ah, that guy, there he is. Right? Oh, there's a third person? This is highly suspicious. Alright, hi Ningguang.
I think I have the answer.
Oh my gosh, hi. Me too.
Let's get out of his line of sight and sneak up on him. Don't get the wrong person, though, or all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be bad. That guy's been there for all three, though, right? This guy. He was hiding behind the stairs, and he was up here. Right? The blonde hair kind of gives it away. I assume it's him. I might be wrong, though. Come on.
What are you doing?
Come now. Did you really think we wouldn't notice you sneaking around?
What? I'm not doing anything.
There's no use trying to deny it.
I don't know what scheme Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't know what they're paying you. But let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets investigated.
Ooh.
Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to shove? Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
She's not giving him a moment to breathe.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. My assignment was just to follow you, I promise, that's it. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured you must be up to something, but your brief conversation left us none the wiser as to your intentions. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before we could put our minds at rest.
Are they really this guarded against you?
I know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreaction, surely. This all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is letting on. I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day.
Ah, it's like, oh, I'll show you how tense it is, and now it's all like, oh, it's a plot.
Is there anyone else following us besides you?
Yes. They would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind.
Don't you need more evidence?
No time. I'll just have to improvise. Keep him with you. Do not let him slip away.
Alright, we have to follow this guy. Go back to Northland Bank for a confrontation. Okay. Can I just go up these stairs all the way? Yeah, I think.
Time to go.
Oh, wait, I forgot the quest marker is really useful here. Wow, it's like following the glowing yellow line is useful. Alright, let's hop in. Ah, there it is.
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything? Impossible. She wouldn't have shown up here out of the blue without good reason. Keep investigating. We must ascertain her intentions.
So much commotion. This must be an important meeting.
Ningguang just likes to jump scare people, huh?
Oh, great.
It looks like I wasn't supposed to be privy to the contents of this particular meeting. This simplifies things.
So, you are here to investigate us after all. Where did you get wind of this?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, they think that she knows about an she knows about something suspicious. She's just letting them tell her.
What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with myself as the target. You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more clearly if you'd tried. You may as well come clean. You know I will not turn a blind eye to any violation of the rules in Liyue Harbor.
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none. Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book. The Northland Bank has no obligation to cooperate, even with a member of the Liyue Qixing.
Damn.
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time. But you'll be begging to tell me everything by the time I'm through.
Alright. Faint and riposte. No one wants to have to go up against Ningguang. Objection! Oh, would you look at that? That is all of the Ningguang Hangout events. And it took way longer than I expected it to. Wow, look at that. Overprotectiveness. A single stone bursts 1,000 ripples. It seems like Ningguang's day off is not to be. And the Jade Chamber's returning guest. Unlock all endings. It's unfortunate that it's already so late in the night. I really don't want to extend the stream any longer than it already is going. So I think the best choice of action here would be to just leave Yun Jin's hangout event for another day. Well, Monday is a holiday in the United States. So I think that might be... This is probably a good place to stop. And we will return with Yun Jin's story quest on Monday, I'd say, I think. Anyway, let's wish right outside the Jade Chamber. Well, yeah. Let's wish outside the Jade Chamber. Here we go. I am not wishing on the Shenhe banner or the Xiao banner, but I do have a lot of intertwined fates. I have about 300-ish? I can check, actually. Where is it? Right now I have 340 in Primo Gems and 54 in Intertwined Fates. So I have 394 Intertwined Fates. Enkanomiya was a good idea. Yeah, 394? That means I need about 46 more Intertwined Fates until I can guarantee Baiju. We get 10 from the Lantern Ride event daily login. And I could change this up for more Intertwined Fates, all this Jar Glitter. Actually, Xiangling looks really good here. You know what? No. Alright, let's just do 2 wishes. Let's see what we get. Nothing insane, you know? 3-star. Full Steel. And 1 more wish. 4-star? Nah. Another Cool Steel. And let's exchange the Stardust for an Intertwined Fate. There we go. Easy.
There are leaves around.
Well, anyway. Very, very sorry that I have to end the stream pretty early today. Well, not early, it's actually later, but it is early. I probably should have planned 2 streams for today or something of a similar nature, but thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate it. Let's, anyway, let's look at the memories. Honestly, I like all of these for a different reason. This one's nice. Unchanging Will. I think my favorite is just Fortunes Shared. I think it's... I really like this one. Just because you get... Ningguang has to have a break and get something she enjoys while not having to worry about her job. So... I think that's my favorite one. Anyway, this is gonna be a bit different from what it usually is. I think I'll be playing the music here instead. Yeah. Anyway, to everyone who came here for Yun Jin's Hangout event, I am very sorry. Very, very sorry. I'm bowing, but my thing is not picking up on it. I'm very sorry that we couldn't get to it today. Yeah. I'm very sorry that we couldn't get to the Yun Jin Hangout today. I wanted to play it too, but it's already fairly late. I will be doing Yun Jin's Hangout event on Monday. I'm very sorry for everyone who came by to watch it. Please forgive me. You're not obligated to come back. Yeah.
Wherever in this world I roam.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming to the stream. YouTube things. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribe, comment, like, notification, bang, 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 all of them out in one go. All of my streams are archived on this channel if you want to come by to go watch them again. I usually stream every Monday and Friday, starting at 8:30 p.m. PST. That should be when the next Genshin stream is as well. Anyway, I'm so happy with this model. I have my TikTok and my Twitter in the description box and on my main channel description, so if you want to go check that out as well. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is kind of a long one, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a good time. And I wish you the best. This is your captain. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, whenever you are, you Star Marauders. Thank you, and bye-o! Oh, goodness.